Hello everyone, my name is WANGYICEN.
Hello everyone, my name is WANGYICEN. Today we will take through a problem that our hamster opening bakery to understand the limits of a rational function in our life.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Hey everyone, as you know, my best buddy Flori and I just a hamster trying to make it big open this bakery.
Yeah, and we always try to figure out how to not lose money.
At first, I didn't know any fancy formulas, but I finally figured out why we actually need this scary math thing called the limit of the rational function to understand our costs.
Wow, slow down. But you know what? We just breathe.
I know that keep it simple. Whether we bake one loaf or 1,000, our rent and equipment cost exactly 2,000 ringgit a month.
Right, that's our fixed cost. It's never change.
Then for every single loaf we make, we need flour, eggs, and labor that cost exactly 10 ringgit per loaf.
Make 10 loaves. That's 100 ringgit extra.
Exactly, but we still buy the single loaf. The price is right. I took our total cost and divided it by the total loaves we baked.
Total money spent divided by total bread baked. Makes sense.
Right, and my works called a simple division trick, a rational function. It's literally just division.
Okay, not so scary. But what about the limited part?
Well, if we bake 10 loaves, each one costs 210 ringgit to make. But if we bake 1,000 loaves, the cost drops to just 12 ringgit each.
Oh, so if we break 1,000,000 loaves, will the cost drop to just a reason? Let's just break it forever.
I thought so too, but we had to find our bottom line. Think about it, that fixed 2,000 ringgit rent gets very thinner and thinner the more we bake.
So if we break 1,000,000 loaves, the rental cost per loaf particularly vanishes.
Yes, and what's left just that per 10 ringgit we spend on ingredients and labor for each loaf. Asking what happens if we bake in an infinite amount of bread, that's the finding limit.
I got it. It means no matter how hard we work, the cost of making one loaf will never, ever drop below 10 ringgit.
Exactly. This limit just finds our bottom line. Now we know never to price a loaf under 10 ringgit, and we don't need to blindly bake 1,000,000 loaves expecting the cost of magically disappear.
No function math, just plain common sense. Let's get back to breaking.